We're here at HxGN Live 2022. One of the good things about HxGN Live is we have the opportunity to catch up with some of our good customers, some of our Agtek customers, and we've got one of those good customers with us joining us. Jason, how are you?
Good, good. I'm doing well.
Jason, you work for Zachry Construction Corporation, and we're going to get into having a chat about what you do, but how have you been enjoying HxGN Live?
You know, it's been very informative for me. I've been an Agtek user for a while, but didn't really understand what HxGN did completely, so I've been getting a good understanding and some other tools that our company could possibly use in the future and try to develop into a more efficient contractor.
Definitely a lot of solutions here. What are some of the highlights from the HxGN sort of family that you've enjoyed seeing?
So, well, of course, the robotic dog was actually pretty cool. I talked to our guys. I think we need to buy one. I don't know how we can do it or what we're going to use it for, but you kind of got to have one of those, don't you?
Well, look, it's an autonomous reality capture solution, so you've got to work hard on that one. Zachry Construction Corporation, what do you do?
So Zachry Construction Corporation is a heavy civil contractor. We're based out of Texas. Our home office is in San Antonio. We primarily work in Texas and then North and South Carolina. Our projects range from $100,000 in size up to billions. All primarily heavy civil. We do bridge work, heavy roads, concrete paving, asphalt paving. We do bridges, or I'm sorry, not bridges, but dams, water work, things like that. Some major structures we do are cable stay bridges as well. So we're one of the larger contractors in Texas.
Now, you've been using Agtek for a long time as well. How do you use Agtek?
So I've personally been using Agtek for about 18 years. I brought it to our company because of the convenience in modeling and also for our earthwork takeoffs. We get sets of plans from the Department of Transportation and don't really have a good idea if their numbers are correct. We like to verify those numbers and know that we're moving dirt right the first time and know where it needs to go and where it needs to come from. So we build the models, we take them out to the field, we put them into the machine controls, and we grade the sites with them. It's very efficient. I've taken our historical costs in some areas from, say, $1 a square yard on fine grading down to 15 cents with the use of the models and the Agtek and the tools that we get out of HxGN.
Jason, no doubt you've got a lot of workers in the office and also out in the field, and you're using Agtek in both areas. And of course you've got staff that are probably coming in and out of the office, into the company and out of the company. How do they adapt working with Agtek?
So we have a team that actually leads that effort with Agtek, and as new people come in, we have the same consistency with the group that helps train individuals and then explain. And the good thing that we use Agtek for is we get about 20 days to bid a job. These guys start putting the model together, using it on Google Earth, and we put it in our presentation so we can get the executives to understand what the project is. First of all, with the 3D model, we show them where the cuts and fills are, but then we also dive it down into the minutia to station, knowing where the dirt needs to go. But we train all of those individuals on a consistency with the same reporting system so that no matter where you work, it's the same type of report, the same process. So if we take you as a new intern and then send you out into the field, when you receive these reports, you know what you're looking at. And when you get out in the field, you can improve upon the field operations as well and make sure that we're following this process. And then we circle back around at the end of the life cycle and validate the material that we did at the bid time versus what we actually did during the process of the work, to see that we're either bidding it correctly, or if there's some changes we need to make, we can improve upon that.
Now, I know that you've been exploring using the Agtek app. It's not currently in use at Zachry, but something that you want to do. Why you want to implement the app solution?
So, well, first of all, I love grade stakes, but you don't see them anymore. So the app is going to tell you where you're at in the field. And when I first came to Zachry, I went out onto a project and they didn't have any hubs, no grade stakes, and no one was using an app. The only people that knew where we were was the surveyors. So we've implemented more of the machine controls, and as you get the foreman to understand that the app will give them access to real-time data of where they are with their cuts and fills, even on their lines and grades for subgrade, making sure you got your paving edge out there so you can get your track line, that extra 2-foot overbuild, things like that, where we aren't using these tools now, we need to get to use those tools. So as we get more and more licenses in the office to use Agtek, and I know that we use a lot of the Leica systems out in the field for our paving operations and subgrade operations, there's a disconnect with some of the technology that you guys have, and the reason I'm here today is to explore more of that technology and how we can implement it from going from the office into the field and making the field more productive. So, I mean, the tools we need to know more about. So I brought some people with me that'll work things out into the operation side of things and make us more efficient out on the field. And that app is going to be one of those things.
You mentioned the word productivity. Do you think you are more productive as a result of working with Agtek?
I know we are. Not only because you know where the dirt is initially, and you move it to the right place the first time, but if anyone knows that if you're touching dirt twice, you're messing up. So move it once, don't touch it again, and put it in place with quality, and you'll get the production. So our motto is safety, quality, production, and Agtek actually helps us become safer, better quality production, and that actually leads to higher production and lower costs. So we're way more efficient, knowing more details, planning better, and then executing.
Well, Jason, you've been an excellent Agtek customer, and it's good to hear that you're an advocate for Agtek and you're getting great benefit out of it, so keep up the good work.
Thank you.